Awesome. Sorry, I just came from another broadcast, as you know, so I muted it at the end. And I had to rush to get into this one. That was a pretty good cast of a pistol round, too. And a knife round. Man, that's a bummer. It's okay, though. It's only 1.5 rounds. C'est la vie, a buyback now for the T side, having one out. The bomb plant and the kills as well going their way, and the CTs now having to take a little bit of a savey save. Not investing fully into this one. A singular deagle for Acme and a P250 for Hoagie. All right, that's pretty funny. Zeus works out for Hoshi in the apartments, instantly traded back out, but I guess it's still pretty funny. Still worth. The leg's still twitching on the dead T, actually. That's kind of funny, too. But wait, already down through mid. Versace, he might catch the bomb in the back. JR Nasty and Diabetic both with their backs turned. Only able to find the one before falling away, though. Now he's got to get out of dodge. He needs his teammates to try and come and help out as he's pinched. He's pincered, and Vipum going to be able to catch an SMG kill on the top of mid. YSL not quite ready for it. YSL pulled his knife out in the other round on the pistol, just running back to new box. I wasn't sure what that was about, or if he was like unscrewing his silencer or something, but that was a little awkward to say the least, and Versace will eventually be found. Banana control as well in the B site soon to follow as they run it in with two smokes. Jaranassi, the one to set them up, the utility man, so it seems. And now splitting up to two different prongs of attacker, Acme and Hoagie, with their lone bought-up pistols. The only two to buy them. Acme picks up a Galil off the dead body of a player that his teammate had dropped earlier on with the USP, not dropped out of the map. But this is going to be a very difficult crossfire to try and break. All three lined up. They're not going to be pressed. It's just going to be a fall-away play for the CTs trying to catch a couple kills on the exit. Probably best case scenario is eventually Acme will peek into it. JR Nasty finishing with a fast dink. And Hoagie now might be able to finish off the SMG as it runs him down. Only one bullet will do the trick, and he'll be able to connect it. The bomb will go off, and so will JR Nasty. A little bit too close after the bomb radius had been expanded, perhaps. Doesn't quite get the SMG, but that's not the least of his worries. He's going to have to be able to find rounds. That's where their heads are at now. Everything going according to plan for Zomblers at the moment, but their money is in a bad spot to lose out this round. It's not exactly a bonus. They've been reinvesting. Diabetic with the SMG makes good off of his one, but a double from Acme might stall for some time. They might be a little bit of afraid of a rotation coming in from the CT side, but they shouldn't be. Nobody's there. They're over towards CT side too. Yummy holding out towards mid, not going to find any pressure either. They're actually going to head over back towards A, which might be a good call, considering there is still only that one man there, but he's got an AWP, and that's something that they've got to be very, very careful about now, knowing his position, swinging a little bit wide. Has a player in the ulti mid, Versace baiting out a shot. And a flashbang from a teammate. Easy enough. Maybe a little bit too fast to continue forwards, however, on his lonesome, but now the CT split between the map. 1-1. One kill will be all that Hoshi really needs to make his worth made while, as Panda is already relatively low on HP. It should be an easy frag to figure out, but if he can put together the one on the high HP player, that might be more beneficial. Obviously, it's difficult to pick and choose, but he might actually have pick of the litter. They're not going to clear him very hard. He's going to be tucked into the close corner over at Dark, and he finds them both. Holds down the spray as JR now Nasty crouches into his crosshair, putting RedCrownEsports on the board. On top, forcing Jaranasty into an unfavorable spot when the HE will land. He'll just barely avoid it, though. Now it's a weird scenario for the T side with their little utility and little map control looking to gain brackets with 4 players over towards the A bomb site. Jaren Nasty, of course, the utility man, tossing the smoke over towards Moto and a flashbang over the apartments. Jumping out now. The Tech-9 should be able to catch that frag, and he will, but bumping inside of the door. Not ideal. Loses a very big timing onto YSL, actually, and that's going to potentially cost them the round. They would have been a man up. They would have had more forward positions gained, and it wouldn't have been easy for the CT to make his way through the smoke. That just downright stinks. Running up mid with the Glocks. Choo-choo all aboard. Bottom of mid, Hoagie catches one as he steps and almost accidents one, but nope, actually it was Akami to do it instead. Running down the last player, looking to make a little bit of money, reloading, Vipum. Lost to the fray in the third round for RCE. AKs now, though. Zomblers much more of a force to be reckoned with. Down through mid, these CTs are already, but not aware of ult is Versace, turning his entire attention towards the bottom of T-steps with 2 teammates already looking down that way, and the B-bomb site's open for business, boys. Let's get her going. It looks like it should be a freebie, but they're pausing again. They're throwing utility to maybe try and gain back mid control, but I don't know. Thankfully, they'll be able to connect onto the shots, but I think they're kind of outplaying themselves a little bit here, the RCE squad. Probably losing a man where they didn't have to. But a round win is a round win. They'll take it. And Hoshi is able to just save outright. No problemo. Standing their ground, Zomblers waiting for the bomb to detonate. 3-3. A very close affair here on Inferno, as it usually goes. A very competitive game. Yeah, Diabetic really did do a really good job at the bottom of mid. He had to find both of those kills there, or the round would have been really awkward. Even if he had only found one, it would have been really weird. But he finds both. Caster, do this. No! EWP into the hands of Versace. No sniper for the T side this time around, however. Playing it out with no big green, but there's a big green nade on their domes. Yummy and Diabetic, as well as Vipum taken down critically low. Vipum especially. And Diabetic continues to eat Molotov damage, trying to make his way into the site. Good luck with that. This is going to be a very difficult round for them to swing back, and once again, they'll double back towards the bottom of Banana. Do they dry peek into it? The flashbang is a little far to the left. At least for that tight of an angle, they can't really account for it. Now they're just sitting ducks. Trading one for none in that situation. That's a good pick towards A, though. Now a 4 versus 2 effectively inside of the site, and it's not over just yet. I'll reserve my comments until the end. As in they go. Let's see what you got, boys. Anything for me? So far, so good. 1 kill found and wrapping over towards lane side. Hoshi has his head removed. And that's all she wrote for the round. They've done it. The boys have done it. They pulled themselves together. D1 stands for died first. Died first, Abetic. Funny guy. Op retrieved, and RedCrownEsports now around in disadvantage. Didn't realize the bomb was planted so far away. Two M4s and nothing else. Oh, okay, wait. I dropped M4 over to a teammate, actually, and an SMG for YSL, a Deagle for Versace. It's a buy. It's definitely a buy of all time. Will it net them around? That is the question we ask ourselves here today. YSL already not off to a very good start, as through the wall, the AK's high penetration rate is going to be more than good enough to find that kill, and Hoshi trying to get a sneaky little angle onto him, crawling his way through that balcony door. Not able to do so, and they have free reign of the A-bomb site. Only one player there, and he's all the way over towards Arch side. Not able to get activated into it, and still at the bottom of T-steps are 2 players, and Jared Nasty on the op. Makes it look easy. This Panda runs distraction for him. What? Yummy a little bit confused, and so's Versace, actually. Up in mid, not getting his time in the limelight just yet. Not just yet. Still time to come, though. Only pistols up ahead of him, so it really shouldn't be too big of a task. Trying to pick them apart one by one. A solo player over at B. All the other members of the RCE squadron towards A. And this is a weird one, as Akami tosses a preemptive smoke. Really good timing on it. Here's the AWP shot ring out. And now Zomblers, as they do so well, rethink. No kill through the smoke this time around. And he calls over the cavalry from the A-bomb site. They make their way through the front side of mid, and instantly Diabetic will be able to catch them. Yummy very aware of the possibility that a fast flank could be coming from a banana side soon enough. It will be shut down, and that's the round. Pretty easy said and done. Player in the apartments, though, could be a little sneaky, but Vipum should be aware of the possibility soon, as his teammate makes his way through the arch smoke alone. I'm not entirely sure what Hoshi was doing. He's just waiting to peek into pit, maybe? Oh, he's got a Zeus. Oh, no knife. He's going straight for the Zeus. No chance. AK, and he runs away. He's getting out of there. Wham blam, thank you, ma'am. Oh, and Jared Nasty might get it. Oh, Hoshi, almost walking into it, but eventually Diabetic will peek over towards the apartment side, deals damage, but the round will expire in 3-6, doubling the round count of their adversaries now are Zomblers. Early apartments control gained for the T side with no pressure. No pressure just yet, but eventually at the top of Banana, they're going to be putting on some pressure of their own. One over towards the sandbags, and the AWP at the corner baits out a shot, and Akemi will swing off the back of it. Molotov actually burning Versace more than anything else, and he finds the kill before fading away. Surely Jaranassi doesn't go through a spam through the wall here. He'd be able to find the kill. Oh my god. Honestly, Versace's doing his teammate dirty, and he realizes that, and he gets out of the way. In the bottom of mid, Akemi again. 3 kills in the round. They practically offer their lives up to him as he presses his way forwards. He's hitting the shots. That much is for sure. Vipum, though, pulls one back. 30 seconds left onto the clock. A 7th round might have evaded them, but they got a kill. It's pretty good. Anything more than that would be really good, but YSL's not going to let it happen. Okay, wait, what? I think Versace was just trying to get out of the way of the utility, and Akemi blind spammed, expecting them to run in. Early team kill and early nade damage as well. This is getting a little bit dicey as Panned over the top of the wall will be able to catch a kill, and through the wall itself, JR finds a 3rd in the round for the side of Zomblers, and that's as easy as it gets. Handed to you on a silver platter. What in God's name? Retake near impossible 2v4. Double up setup on the bomb site, but that's interesting. It's okay. Oh, almost with the flick. Not quite. The round will go the way of Zomblers, as it has so many times before, nearing winning out the half now. Very, 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 very near. Nade goes deep at Banana once again, usually eating that damage. Not this time around. Zomblers have learned their lesson. Now they're going to be taking it more passively. Reactivity is good. Proactivity even better. And now the question is, can they make good off of all this sound that they've made to gain this map control? As they know that there's one player in the apartment. It's a one-way smoke for Hoagie on the other side of the half wall. Catches JR Nasty with the AWP. Not able to react in time. Ooh. Towards B with only 30 seconds left. I don't know. There's still 3 players over towards A. They haven't read the situation at all. And there are only 2 players here in the B bomb site. Their utility is running dry. They're going to have to find the fights and win them out early on. The rotation needs to be afforded to their squad, but the CT smoke is fluffed. Diabetic has blocked it, but he hasn't blocked the frag, as him and Vipum will both make their way into the site with ease. The CT smoke's actually not too bad. Oh, it was a coffin smoke on the run. Bomb to be planted with just barely enough time left. 3v3 yummy on 1 HP, and a flashbang for 2 of the CT-sided members could make this one a little more difficult than maybe Zomblers were anticipating it being. Flashbangs go over and out. CT pressed inside of the smoke is a very, very low health Yummy, as his teammates with the higher HP inside of the site will soon fall and tap onto it, and he's got to activate soon enough, which he will. Diabetic, off the back of it, will swing into a fight of his own and win it out, and Hoshi now has to stick. He's got no other option. He gets to the bomb, but oh no. No. Oh my lord! The tapping of the bomb, the mystic, the E malfunction, it's what does it in! It looked like they had it, and they did if he just stuck it. Maybe it was just the game, because sometimes when you press E after looking at the bomb really quickly, it'll double take, but oh no, that's such a shame. Great work at the bottom of Banana to find a kill on an aggressing CT side. The smoke will soon fade, and HE over the wall. Dunk onto Hoagie. Looks like an easy 9th. Easy enough. Round being swept under the rug, as it's only Hoshi now. And Vipum should be able to catch him with his back turned, not expecting a lurk over towards the A-bomb site if he checks back. Not quite. Nade down Banana this time, once again not met with anything from the tees, no damage gained. No early map control this time around either. They made it work with the lesser weaponry into the last. This time with higher firepower, it looks a little bit more difficult as Akami's able to put together a kill over in the outside of it. It's Yummy to train his aim back onto the head of Oshi after spamming one down in halls. And it looks like Versace's going to be found as well. The zoom, as well as the leg, spotted through the wall. And YSL now tasked with picking up the pieces. The broken, shattered glass left onto the ground from the balcony room. And as he turns onto a swivel, he finds Jaranassi lurking his way in through mid. One already made known into the apartments, and Diabetic now joining up with him soon enough. At a man disadvantage, though. I don't know. Time's running relatively low, and they're still over towards that A-bomb site, lurking their way in, waiting for somebody to extend a hand to them, offer them up a chance into the round, but it's not going to be very likely as RedCrownEsports just tucked their way inside of the site, already so very deep as one, and from the pit, one's spotted as well, not quite finished off just yet by Diabetic, but YSL, the man of the round, finds 4, a 5th round for his team, and a final round of the half with money into the bank for Zomblers. And an interesting amount of money for the rest. Out to the top of Banana. Blind at the end of his frag. He's Akami. Too little too late as he gets away with his life, barely. But even still. Control being gained. And they're going to find a frag in their favor as well, as both Versace and Akami are very low on HP. They might inch back towards B. I'm not quite sure they've got time to do it, but they love to do so. But in the corner, Versace not being cleared just yet. Are they going to not, excuse me, check him? No, they will. Thankfully. Easy enough as they run everybody else down, and the 2B rotators, a little too far away from the party. Can be hard to get involved in it, no invitation. This is not an open house. Nade dunks, and Akami is dead. Who else but Panda? He's done it before, he'll do it again. And there they go. As always, we're back. Second half underway. Zomblers posting a very convincing T-side half now, 10-5, double the round count of their opponents. See if they can string together a couple of more now, because that's all that it'll take. 6 is that magic number that they are away from taking the map here. Flashbang's going to be good. Top of Banana is theirs for the time being. Being run down by Akami, though, and I don't like how far forward he went on his own. He knew that there was another player there, and Diabetic will put him into an early grave. It's a little overzealous for my taste. Dooley's still on the balcony, but he's never going to be met by any aggression now, as it's a 4 versus 4. They're just going to group up and hit that B bomb site. Still with a smoke and a flashbang to do it. Hoshi and Hoagie the ones to hold them. Hoshi and Hoagie the ones to hold them. That was good. Unintentional. And Diabetic just jiggling back and forth between the front side of the coffins. Finds his second and third kills into the round. Doing it all on his own. He doesn't even need the teammate. He locks it down and makes it a double man advantage. The bomb may be planted, but what more can RCE do? That's a good start. Versace catches the man of the round. Diabetic down and dead. Yummy, just trying to catch the jiggling player at the back of new box as his teammate gets closer and closer. Versace goes in for another wide swing. A reload, a little bit poorly timed, but Vipim will make good off of it. Now stuck in the back of the bomb site is Hoagie, dancing between two players, fighting him from two different angles. A reload to come through, but Yummy has him on the exit. Turns around with the kit already into his pockets. The bomb just below, and an 11th round for Zomblers. 5 rifles for RCE, thanks to having that bomb plant. 4 SMGs and a FAMAS. Not exactly an equivalent exchange here in terms of firepower. That HE, though, that's pretty good. Oh, the Molotov, though. Took a little bit long to get that one out, and although it'll do some damage, the FAMAS has to finish the job, falling out. Able to get away. Maybe a reboost up late. That'd be kind of cool. But burning out and pool. Now they're in some interesting post-plant positions I'm not sure about. 2 towards Banana, 2 in the back of the bomb site. A Molotov sent back, lobbed, as they still have 2 smokes, 3 smokes, as a matter of fact. Here comes the retake. Flashbang over high, right into the face of Hoagie. Turns from it and gets his attention back just in time to find Diabetic, but still in the back of the bomb site. Not baited out into a fight just yet as Akami, as his teammates lose out on their duels. Akami lines one up, finds a second as well. Already low on HP, Jaranasti will fall. Victim to RCE 6th. Running it down through mid, a classic. There's only one player at T-steps. They should be aware of this being the case, and they are. They find their first. YSL catches the second one just as easy. And everything else is essentially a breeze as Hoagie deals with the alt mid push. Whoa! Through the wall. Gets it done in the end. And Diabetic with a Deeg catches one more head. Oh, surely not. I thought he hit that. That'd be one hell of a shot. They're running him down. Ooh, I don't really like this. Akami is gonna slowly walk into his crosshair. Okay, stop peeking, please. Getting me a little bit anxious now as Diabetic wants to go through it. He pops the smoke through it, and oh my god, no way. 1v1, all of a sudden. A 3K already in the round, but YSL, thank the Lord. He puts an end to that one before it has a chance to get off the ground. That would have been a pain. All right, HE stack towards B. Let's see it. Ooh, it's a little difficult to line them up now. Diabetic, here's the nades coming off the wall. The flashbang to go through, and he'll go in for his fight as the HEs come soaring over a little bit too late. Team kill. And a kill found from Yummy as well. 1-on-1. Actually, excuse me, a 1-on-X in either bomb site as Yummy gets an AK and gets out of the way. Vipum still towards A. This should be a relatively easy read, and YSL, yep. Good work to clear it out. Cements them in 8th. No funny business here. And Hoshi might even catch the player with the AK-47 on an exit, or more like a haphazard entrance, as the CT side will have money to buy into this round either way. It's okay. Scout for Versace, not exactly the weapon that he was hoping to have here. Not that big of a deal, though. He worked with it in the last round. But ynoT has his weapon. He's got that zoom banger. He's over towards Arch side, waiting for his competition to arrive. They're not going to arrive in the way that he had hoped. A much slower approach with no bomb and not even a majority of the team as ESEA-Main Crab walks in towards B side, catches a kill, Panda with one of his own trying to get out of the way into the site, does so successfully, very nearly loses that on not only his life but the bomb site as well. And now he calls over the rotation. Versace looking for a little bit of an upgrade. Oh, that didn't work. Nobody wants to scout though, it's okay. 30 seconds left, and bombs over towards A. They're throwing utility at B, and eventually they make their way back over, but there's only 3 players left to do the execution. 2 players crossfired from pit to site. Will they be able to do it? Not looking very likely as Panda catches one over at B eventually as well, and the rotation's already been made over from the other bomb site. Yummy. Hold on, my friend. Give it a minute. Stay alive. Loses out his life on that duel, trying to swing out from pit and spot something. Both players in the back of the B bomb site, actually. Or A bomb site, excuse me. Soon to be spotted if Hoshi stands. Oh, I guess he spotted with the jump over the top. Surely not. ynoT. Vac, for real. What a round from him to close that one out. COVID cast. No, literally, I am very sick. I quite literally do think that I have COVID. Like, unironically, not joking. Dead serious. No taste, no smell, body's aching, head is pounding. But I like Counter-Strike, and I also like money, but I like Counter-Strike more than money. Because if there were no money, I'd be doing Counter-Strike. You know what I mean? Sorry to hear? Yeah, it's alright. We do what we gotta do. Do what we gotta do. Thank you, I appreciate it. After this, I'm probably gonna find something nice and soft to eat, nice and tame, and just try and pass out. It's gonna be a little difficult though, but ESEA-Main near passing out in this round already. Down to 45. The utility damage over at Banana to do it. As it's now an SMG for Hoagie, and the utility is dry. So dry. As a matter of fact, that now they only have one more smoke to expend before going for an execution and having nothing for the post. Juggling things around in mid. You take this, I'll take that. I'll take this, you take this. 3 towards B, and now Zomblers might have gambled incorrectly as over towards Archway. Alone is ynoT posted with the op. A smoke. Takes away his vision, but it'll fall away as they flash through it. Fighting ahead, maybe able to catch one onto the cross, and he will. Great reaction time onto the first, but he's being run down. He's got to get out of the way, and Vipum catches... Oh, perfect timing, actually, to catch Hoshi. And the activation time at B is sublime as well. A 13th now for Zomblers secured, thanks to the final kill of Yummy, and now no money into the bank. Zomblers looking for that 14th, all but impossible now. Or is it all but possible? I'm not sure how that saying actually works. My brain gets a little confused. I think it means the opposite of what you say. So if I say all but impossible, I think that means it's possible, right? Or is it the other way around? I'm not even sure. Sorry, I'm kind of dumb, guys. Don't tell anybody, but I'm just kidding. I think. I hope. Pistols in this one for RedCrownEsports as their money is going to be taking a little bit of a hiatus. A little bit of a vacation simply due to the fact that they've run out of lifelines. A pop through the apartments? Why, sure. Panda makes his way back. He's got a feeling, he's got an itch, a tingle, and the AWP will connect onto the first as the spam comes through from the player inside of the pit. Not able to connect on anything just yet, and ynoT the same. Going to be able to hit the quick scope, though, on the player to his right, and Panda's made his way back over, and locked inside of the pit is Hoshi, and it should be easy enough for them to close it down. ynoT post on the angle. Oh, peeking into it. A little bit too wide as Hoshi was just holding on to it. He'll be able to find that kill, almost able to connect onto the head of the next, but thankfully Vipum is there to bail him out. Oh man, we are so close to the end of this game, and I just want to hit the pillow. Haha. Oh, tag down mid, okay. Alright, okay. Nice shot. Into the leg of Versace early, and late utility, as per usual, from the CTs is not going to be met with anything this time around, though. Once again, reactivity and proactivity are all there, and Akami's waiting for a flashbang from a teammate, dodging his diabolical for the moment, but Panda on the swing. Already playing anti-flash. Reads it well to bring one kill back, and Versace already being down so low this round still does technically favor the RCE squad as they've thinned the numbers of the CT side defense. They're going to have to split their numbers 2 and 2, and surely the RCE members realize this much as they begin to lurk their way out in towards A. ynoT has no crosshair. That's awful nice. Smokes come over, and Molotov's going to keep them at bay, though. Oh no, that's going to spend a lot of time that they don't really have, as the last smoke they have is in the apartments. It's not able to put out another one towards Moto just yet. It'll be a lurk smoke instead. Hoshi the one to toss it, but now, bottom of mid, Hoagie's got to be careful. If he loses out the duel here, he's going to be in for some trouble. As eventually he's just going to run in alone. He's going to try and pull a rotation, but it's only one guy. It's really not that hard to read as you keep 2 players on that A bomb site. Of course, why wouldn't you? ynoT out in no man's land for the moment, trying to get back in towards the site. Will find a kill on his way there. And this is going to be a tall task for the boys of RedCrownEsports, but Hoshi seems to be up to it. Finds his one. Versace joined by his side, now looking to plant that bomb with 20 seconds left onto the clock. The rotation soon to come in, and ynoT, he's just going to be biding his time, waiting for his teammates to make their way in. He has a flashbang as well. This could be huge. He knows that one, at least, is inside of the bomb site, but he should have an inkling as to the fact that there are 2. Panda just being careful, as he should. And now in they go. One shot out from the AWP, met by a swing from Versace, and through the box once again. It's ynoT to do it. In the back of the bomb site, Panda finishing off the spray as a kit and the defuse. And a 15th round with no money left into the bank for RCE. They actually do have a bomb plan, I forgot. Their loss bonus is built, and they have a bomb plan. I was going to say this might be done and dusted without that $800 from the bomb plant, though. That's how much you get. If you plant the bomb, you get $800, by the way. With that extra money into their pockets, that could just inject a little bit of life into these boys, as it grants them something decent to work with here. Not terrible by any stretch. GG! Molotov down through mid, blinded. Doesn't really matter, though, as fast up through Banana will go Hoshi, right into the open arms of Diabetic, as another HE goes over the wall. Make it even a third, why not? That's me, Panda, finishing off the job that they had started. And now things are looking a little bit dicey for RCE very early on in round number 24. Oh, they've left only one guy inside of the B bomb site now, though. Diabetic, not exactly sure what he wants to do here. See, my idea, my thought process here is that it's a 5 versus 4, and you know you already did damage onto 1. Why rotate when you have a man advantage and you can stick 2 to 3 anyway? Unless you start getting some heavy contact, but they already know that there's at least 1 player to either side of the map right now out of the 4, so either way, you're still gambling 50-50. Essentially. Very close into that B bomb site, though, is Hoagie, and he makes his way through the corner of the smoke after finding his initial pick, and finds even another. And ynoT, dealing damage of his own, not able to finish off the frag. Hoagie also not looking to swing. There's no way they can know of how much damage ynoT has done, but even still, they won't be too upset to go for a save now. And now just trying to thin the herd, and the T-side don't have the money to be going for this right now. They don't have the money to be running them down right into the crosshair of the AWP and the M4A1S posted in front of one another, but the AKs are going to be very hard to buy back. Akami and YSL are already going to be hard-pressed for it. Hoshi's not going to have any utility. I don't like that very much at all. I am slightly agitated throughout a majority of this game by the decision-making of RedCrownEsports. If you can't already tell, I understand this is main, however, so I'm not sure what their practice schedule looks like, how seriously they're taking the game, but all in all, I can't help but feel like they're letting it slip sometimes. And Jaranassi, he doesn't let that one slip. Very tight angle under the running player. All he'll need is the sound cue, and Hoshi will go down, but through the Molotov already is YSL. Over towards Arch side as Versace holds lane, and now he might look to burst through. They have one smoke and one flash left. Huh. Still 3 players on this bomb site, lying in wait for whatever may come their way. With more than enough counter utility and utility for the retake as well. Only one player pressuring that B bomb site once again. Should be relatively easy to read. Versace, though, an elevated angle that could net him a kill if they just move even slightly. Vipum spotted, drops, and now he knows. He knows that there has to be 2 players towards A at this point. Or else how did that boost happen? Bomb over towards B, though, 45 seconds left under the clock. So now, knowing that information, this is a great call to make their way over to the other bomb site. Is Hoagie looking to cut the rotations off soon enough? Jaranassi waiting for it, though. Time is of the essence, and I don't know how to feel about this round. They're still so split across the map. And Akami will find one in the bomb site even still, however, as Panda, as he drops a Molotov at his feet. YSL is going to have to go through it once again. He's done it before, and he'll do it now, and he'll fall inside of the flames as there's only 15 seconds left. All Panda has to do is hide. And that will be all she wrote. There is quite literally no chance, unfortunately. That's the point where I'll tell you that there's no chance. And there wasn't, and the game is now finished. And I am looking forward to a very, very nice sleep. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me here. Brought to you by LCA-Broadcasting has this matchup been. My name is ynoT FPS, and I'm very glad to have hosted this matchup for you guys here tonight. Zomblers do end up taking the W over the side of RCE, and we'll see you in the next one more than likely. Have a good night. Catch you next time.
If I listen hard enough, they're still there.